Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 30th to July 6th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, so thank you so very much. And as always, the cards will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Let's begin. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's linked in the description box below. So spirit is quite chatty here, Virgo. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. This is not going to be the best time for us to be working with other people. We might have to, like that might be part of what we do. But just note that we really want to be doing things solo during this time. So just being aware of that is going to be a very important thing. It moves us then to the Five of Cups. This is change your mind and change your life. Change the way that you are looking at things. And you're going to find that it changes your whole existence. Because even if the circumstances don't change, the way that we're interpreting the circumstances do, and that becomes very powerful for us. And that is very powerful for us. It moves us then to the Ace of Wands, which is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of fire, of tenacity, of brilliance, of vibrancy. So that comes through very, very nicely. We then have us shining through, Virgo. So we are represented by the Hermit in the major arcana. And so we are claiming our power. We are claiming ourselves. We're going to be our best ally. We also need to turn inward, to calm down, to center ourselves, to look at what it is that we want, to take that deep dive into our soul, into what we desire, and say, where is it that I want to be? What is it that's important to me? We have the Hierophant coming forward as well. This is Taurus energy. So if we have a Taurus in our life or Taurus in our chart, this comes through very, very powerfully and very positively. Time frame April 20th to May 20th. So here there is this sense of, it's like following the rules, right? But it's following the rules, not in a way of like, this is what I have to do because these are the rules. It's like, this is how I excel. This is how I need to move forward for me. This is my passion. This is my fire. This is my connection. This is what opens the door. This is also the major arcana marriage card. So do be aware of that. So that is very nice. We then have the Ace of Cups. That's very interesting to have after the marriage card. So there is the sense that for some of us, we might be wanting to get married or having a committed relationship. Look at your heart and look at what it is that you want from your heart first and foremost before diving into things a little bit too seriously, okay? Because the Ace of Cups is reversed, meaning that we haven't dived into our emotions the way that we need to in order to be fully empowered and fully emboldened the way that spirit wants us to be. So being aware of that is going to be really important. We actually find it a bit difficult. We need to have a good cry. We need to have a good release, and we can be absolutely avoiding that. So just being aware of this is going to be important. Yeah, we then have the Devil, which I'm not surprised to see at all. This is very strong Capricorn energy. And this is following, right, the rules. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, whereas, Taurus is ruled by Venus, which means that Taurus is much more into love and into the love and the luxury of things. Saturn is into the how do you word this? Into the rules and the order, and it must be just like this type of thing. So being aware of this is going to be a very important thing with the Devil card. But this is the Devil card reverse. We're coming out of a place of chains, of oppression, of doubt, of fear, of manipulation, of control, of coercion. So that is going to be important. Now, interesting with the Three of Cups reverse. So the Three of Cups reverse is really listening to people who criticize us or who have hyper-criticized us in the past. So just be aware of that. We have a tendency to be very critical with ourselves. We then have just making sure you can see this all. We then have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords reversed is air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this could be a child. This could be, somebody who's very immature with their words, with the way that they communicate. So just be mindful about this during this time. If we have air sign energy in our chart, in our life, it's challenging, right? Just as if we have Taurus energy in our chart, in our life, it's positive. If we have Capricorn energy in our chart, in our life, it's going to be challenging as well. It moves us then, interesting, to the Eight of Cups. So it's interesting that we begin with our emotions and we end with our emotions. It's choosing you. It's walking away from what you once thought you would love. It is choosing a path that is less followed, but that your heart is calling you to say, okay, this is what I need to do. This is how I need to move forward. This is what I need to go after. So that is going to be a very important thing and a very big thing during this time. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So hit the bell notification. So this is the Heron reversed. And it says, let go of conviction and follow your own unique path. And this is reversed. So we have been trying to follow convention over this is what I need for my soul and myself. So that is going to be the shift that we are making during this week and during this time for us. And if it's simply the realization that I cannot follow like one and then two and then three and then four, like I need things to be more expressive, more creative, more on my terms, type of thing. I know we can't count on our own terms, but that's going to be important. So just being aware, and it's even saying like you do this at this age, you do that at that age, like the herd goes this way, the herd goes that way. You are a tie-dyed sheep dancing in the middle of the field. Let yourself shine. I mean, that is just the best way to describe you. And now we have here, Virgo, our chakra energy, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is inspiration. This is the sacral chakra. This is, this is where our sensual energy is held. It's where our creative energy is held. It is letting us be inspired, invigorated, emboldened, and really letting the light shine in and the joy bring us forward, move us forward. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay, so the Nine of Wands, we feel battered and bruised, and we're not seeing our own magic, our own self. But it's like a sense of resentment, and it's like feeling burdened upon, attacked, brought down, and then taking other people's pearls of wisdom that might very well have worked for them. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to work for us. And saying, oh, but I have to be just like this in order to be the success I want to be, or in order to move forward the way I want to move forward. Spirit is really saying here, embrace your soul, embrace who you are fully. As long as you come from a place of love, light, and compassion, be fully and optimally you. And that is going to be just a very important thing here, Virgo, during this time. With the Three of Pentacles, again, if we always have to collaborate with other people, we might find it to be a bit challenging. But if we can kind of go and do our own thing, forge our own path during this time, I mean, we're going to have to work with others. That's absolutely clear. We're not going to like it as much as maybe we would if it were different people or a different time. So just being aware of this and just kind of saying, okay, this is a season that I have to go through. Like, this is something that has to be done. I do not have to like it, but I will do my best and then move me forward. That's going to be important. With the Five of Cups, change your mind, change your life. You're going to be looking at things. You're going to need to look at things differently, especially because we're going to be looking at what isn't, and we're going to be really focusing on what isn't. And Spirit's like, turn around and see what is. Because mourning the wine that's built into the earth, mourning the mud gets us nowhere. So being aware of that is going to be important, because once we start to turn, we find and we connect with healing, beautiful love. There's fire, there's passion, there's brilliance coming forward. It's embracing our own creativity. It's embracing our own, sense of vigor and vitality. With the Ace of Wands, this is again God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us this gift. Now, do we take it? We do have the Eight of Cups here, where she's holding a wand, right? So no, it's like so. Spirit's like, no, that's pushing it, Dane. Okay, I try. There is a sense here of moving forward and needing to steady ourselves as we move forward on the path that our soul is calling us to. And so with the Ace of Wands, embracing our fire, but also knowing during this time that we're going to feel just emotionally overwhelmed and thinking, well, I don't even know. I don't even know my fire. I don't even know. And that's why the corruption of the magician comes forward, because the magician takes all the gifts. And yet here we're going to be thinking, do I even take my gifts? Do I even know what I'm gifted at? So just being mindful of that, because then we step into our own energy. It's very interesting here that we have all earth sign energies coming forward, right? We have the court card we have the major arcana card for Virgo, for Taurus, and for Capricorn, all the earth sign energies. And, Capricorn is reversed. So we're learning how to free ourselves from the devil's hold, right? From, strict rules, this is the way it has to be. And also trying to control everything and keep everything so ordered that it drowns us. So just being aware of that. So we're stepping into ourselves, stepping into our own energy, also seeing what we're really committed to. That's also what the marriage card can symbolize. Like, what are you committed to? What do you love? What do you want to build? What do you want to create? How do you want to move forward? So here we're seeing ourselves fully, actually, powerfully. We're saying, what do I want to build? Where do I want to be for myself? But we're also needed to know, with the Ace of Cups reverse, that we need to dive into our emotions. We need to see ourselves emotionally. And that is going to be a bit difficult for us. We don't really want to dive into our emotions because it can bring up tears. It can bring up frustration. It can bring up a lot of things that we just don't want to look at. So being mindful about this during this time is going to be important, because looking at our emotions is going to be one of the most beautiful things we can do for ourselves, and one of the most freeing things that we can do for ourselves, because divinity is handing us this gift and we're like, no, time out. Nope. It's not following my playbook. And Spirit's like, I don't want it to follow your playbook. I want you to follow my playbook. With the devil, again, it's coming out of addictions, doubts, fears, chaos. We have put too much credit, Virgo, into the negative words of other people. And that is what we're stopping during this time. We need to be a student of our voice, but we can also be a little harsh, and kind of like, how little kids can be when they call you out on things that's like, wow, that's really hurtful and quite accurate, type of thing. So just being aware of this during this time. If we have children who are air sign energies, grandchildren who are air sign energies, they need a little bit more attention, and they could be having a tough time listening to people who tease them or who are bullying them. So if you do have a young air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody with air sign energy in their chart, during this time, just listening to them, because there's a sense of they don't feel like they can talk. And that can also be us. We don't feel like we can talk, or we've learned from when we were little, like, I can't share these feelings, these emotions, these ideas. So just being aware of that we need to break the cycle during this time is also going to be really important for us. And then we have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is walking into our future, into our destiny. We are walking into our destiny during this time. Is it uncomfortable? Yeah. Is it going to be a bit tricky? Yeah, it is. But we're seeing ourselves, Virgo, and we're walking away from what we once thought we would love. It could be a powerful ending, an ending as severe as a divorce, but it's also a real sense of, I am choosing to live in love for me, and I am moving into that love and into that connection and into that beauty. Our subconscious spirit message is the white owl reversed. And so this says, the wisdom and message of the divine is within you. And with that reversed, it's just like we're kind of blocked to it. So we need to calm and center ourselves and open ourselves up to hearing this message, to hearing this connection with the divine. It moves us then to our chakra energy. And this is self-mastery. This is the solar plexus chakra. And this is going to be a time where we need to trust our gut, and yet we doubt our gut, because we're like, well, I steered me wrong before. And it's like, no, you didn't. You steered you to the path that you need to be on. So this is going to be important here. So with the solar plexus chakra, it is going to be really important to listen to our gut, even though we're going to think, oh no, I can't possibly listen to me. And there's just a blockage here. So meditating on our solar plexus chakra is going to be super important. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. And this is the Three of Swords: heartbreak, pain, disappointment. There's a sense of like, enough is enough, right? How much more heartbreak, pain, and disappointment can I have? And you know what? On this earthly plane, there are horrific things that happen that we cannot even, like, a normal brain could not even define. Like, it's like, I'm sorry, what? Like, it doesn't compute. So here with the Three of Swords, when we look at our heartbreak and our pain and our challenges, looking at ourselves, and instead of saying, oh my gosh, it's been so hard, we start to look at ourselves and we start to say, oh my gosh, I am so strong. I am so strong because I have faced so much and I have not been broken by it. And that is going to be one of the most beautiful things we can do for ourselves, right? Isn't it a Teddy Roosevelt quote that says courage is not, it's not doing brave things. It's I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember, but it is doing brave things. It is being strong when you just have nothing left in you to be strong with. So here, just know that for yourself. Just know that is powerful. And just know also you need to calm your nervous system, right? We can't connect with our gut because we're very anxious. And we can see that here in the card. So calming our nervous system, our vagus nerve, yeah, is going to be really important. That can be through humming, singing, activating the vagus nerve is going to be important that way. It can also be through massaging like the side of your neck, right? The front side of your neck. And then also like going down over your collarbones on your chest, like that area. That can be a beautiful massage to do just to calm you down, center you. And you could do that like 36 times. So like that massage, like rub down 36 times. And that will really help to calm and center you and bring you into your body. And just also calm your body. Our tarot message is the Emperor. This is Aries energy, time frame March 21st to April 19th. But this is fire, this is determination, this is focus. This is also very strong and very beautiful sacred masculine energy guiding you forward, leading you forward. Don't be afraid to step into the sacred masculine aspect of you. Because sacred masculine energy is beautiful and wonderful, just as sacred feminine energy is as well. So looking here and finding that balance within ourselves, saying, this is my fire, this is my passion, this is who I am, and also taking control and ruling our world. Because that's what the Emperor does, and that's what the Emperor was born to do. Take control and rule his world. All right. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.